afternoon and welcome to the final press conference ahead of Saturday's semi-final between WBC Diamond Champion Briedis and Glovacky, the WBA champ for the WBC and WBO World Cruiserweight Championships, and a place in the final for the Ali Trophy. On the top table, we have Briedis and his manager, Raymond Seps. We have Glovacky and sport director, Jacek Sielakovsky. He's the sport director of the Knockout Group. And the man in the middle is Kalle Sauerland, Moses' chief boxing officer. And now, Kalle, I would like to give the word to you for your take on Saturday's World Boxing Super Series event here in Riga.
Good afternoon. Great to be in Riga again. We know the atmosphere that this city can develop around fight week. We expect nothing less this week, and I saw the images of the public training yesterday. Looked sensational. All the guys look in shape. We're dealing with, now that Alexander Usyk has officially gone to heavyweight, we are dealing with the 4 best cruiserweights on the planet against each other all on one evening. That's something in boxing you don't see so often. That's something that the Champions League of Boxing, the World Boxing Super Series brings. We started off the semi-finals in America with 2 amazing fights. We continued to Glasgow. Great fights, great performances with the super lightweights and the bantamweights. Now it's the big boys. Now the cruiserweights come into play on Saturday. They have a lot to live up to because the performances so far have been amazing. We remember the semi-finals last year, of course. The amazing fight here between Briedis and Usyk, and of course the other semi-final with Dorticos and Gassiev in Sochi. We will on Saturday, I think, see a sporting highlight. We see both fights together on one night, a double header, the semi-finals. It was announced earlier this week that it will not only be for the place in the final for the Ali Trophy, it will also be for both the WBC World Championship and that was a nice ringtone, of course, there, and the WBO World Championship. So that, of course, adds to it. It's not only for a place in the final, it's not only for big money, it's also for 2 world championships. In Latvian history, that's never happened. I think in Polish boxing history, you have to go back to the days of Dariusz the Tiger Michalczewski, and it's something that's very, very special. It's sport on the highest level. It's the best versus the best. And I've said before, the first time we came to Riga, I said, you know, we're going to be back. We want to build the sport here. We want to build the events here. And I think we've kept our word. The weather is hot, and it feels like a little bit like Las Rigas. So now over to the fighters. We put the platform on, we put the show on, and it's down to them to perform. We know that they're gladiators, and I think the styles on Saturday will make for very exciting boxing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kalle. Let's begin with you, Khrushchev. How are you looking forward to Saturday?
Witam serdecznie. Przede wszystkim cieszę się, że jestem w Rydze. Czeka nas wspaniały pojedynek w sobotę. Myślę, że będzie bardzo wielka wojna.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'm very happy to be here. I just can't wait for the Saturday. I think it's going to be a great war on Saturday.
Yeah, a great war on Saturday. What can the fans expect from you, and how do you see your chances of unifying the title?
Oczywiście oceniam swoje szanse, że wygram ten pojedynek. Jestem bardzo dobrze przygotowany, ale nie ma co tu dużo mówić. Trzeba wyjść po prostu pokazać to w ringu.
I think I'm going to win. My chances are very great, and what to say, I need to go and win.
And what would it mean to you to go all the way and win the Muhammad Ali Trophy?
To niesamowita wiadomość, bo jeżeli wygra się turniej Muhammada Aliego, zdobędzie się wszystkie pasy, to jest coś, o czym marzy każdy bokser, jak zaczyna swoją przygodę z boksem. Także to jest niesamowita wiadomość.
it's something incredible when you can get and gain all the belts. It's a situation when dreams come true.
And do you expect to see a lot of your countrymen at the arena?
No mam nadzieję, że dużo Polonii też przyjedzie, będą kibicować ostro, no zobaczmy.
I hope so, we'll see.
All right, thank you, Christian. Let's move on to you, Myris. You were in the semi-final last year, where you lost a very close fight to Alexander Usyk, an epic fight. How are you going to use this second chance you get now on Saturday, and what can the fans expect from you?
Teiksim tā, sveiki visiem. Uz jautājumu atbildēt, kas bija cīņa ar Usyku, bija cīņa ar Usyku. Šī būs pavisam cita cīņa, citos apstākļos, viss pavisam savādāk. Gan treniņu process, gan psiholoģiskais noskaņojums. Jā, tā bija cīņa tāda, šī ir tā otrā iespēja, kur man ir jāizmanto.
Hi everyone, and fight with Usyk. It was a completely different fight, completely different circumstances. Now I prepared differently, I'm mentally differently set. So yeah, of course, this is the second given chance for me, and I will do my best to complete it.
And Glovacky is talking about it will be a great war. Do you see the fight as a great war on Saturday?
Karš ir mazliet skaļi teikts. Karot nevienu es negribētu, vispār karot es negribētu, jo zem vārda karš ir. Es domāju, viņš mazliet savādāk domā, bet priekš manis karš tas ir tāds diezgan sāpīgs jautājums, bet cīņa visnotaļ būs spilta un skatām cīņa, es tā domāju.
War as a word is a very strong word, and probably Christoph is meaning it a little different way, but for me it's something I don't want to compare with this fight, but I still believe we're going to have a beautiful and very watchable fight.
And what would it mean to you to become a world champion again and to be able to fight for the Muhammad Ali trophy?
Ko tas nozīmē? Tas ir forši. To, kad Latvijā kaut kas tāds var notikties, priekš kāds 10 gadus atpakaļ, ja man to pateikt, es nekad mūžā neticētu, ka Latvijā var notikties šāda veida pasākumi, sporta pasākumi, kur atbrauc no visas pasaules, gan sportisti, gan arī pasaules top čempionu jostas tiek liktas uz cīņām. Jā, tas ir, teiksim tā, savu veidu sapnis piepildījis priekš manis.
It's cool, and it's really cool that the fight is taking place in Latvia. Someone told me 10 years ago that we will have world championship fights here in Latvia, that we will have such magnitude events here in Latvia with championship belts on the line with world's greatest fighters here. I wouldn't believe it, so this is sort of a dream come true for me.
Thanks, Myris. Let's open the floor for questions.
Is there some figures about public interest, about the tickets and sold, or the high interest for fights?
Yes, it's pretty similar to the other events. We're going into fight week. A little bit slower last week. I think there was a pretty big hockey thing going on. But no, it should be very similar to the other two events. I mean, it's always, you know, when you have obviously you have an interest in Myris, but I think also that the whole event, that the sports fans, not just boxing fans, the sports fans in Latvia, I think they appreciate what we bring here, you know. And I think this time that we put two main events on, then you know, I think it's a worthwhile operation.
This is to Mr. Briedis. Boutiquez has spoken highly about facing you in the final, so who would you prefer to win, Boutiquez or to beat you, or you're not looking past Glovacky?
kur tu redzi no viņam, tiekoties pretī finālā, protams, ja tiks pārgulāt.
Par viņu cīņu es varu pateikt to, kad cik es redzēju no atvērtā treniņa, ko viņš darīja atvērtā treniņā Dortikus, es liktu vairāk plus Dortikusam, jo es skatījos, ka viņš ir sācis kustēties uz kājām. Redzēs, ko viņš darīs cīņā, bet atklātajā treniņā viņš priekš manis tā izbrīnīja mani, to viņš sācis kustēties ir uz kājām.
As for the Dorticus Tabiti fight, I would lean a little towards Dorticus just for the reason that I was able to see in the open workout. He has started moving on his foot better, so he has made himself better coming in this fight, but we'll see.
Anyone else?
Back.
Matīs Timofejovs, Latvijas televīzija, Mairī, ko tu vari pastāstīt par veselības stāvokli, par traumām, vai tu esi 100% gatavs fiziski?
So the question is to Myris regarding his health and his recent injuries, whether he's completely healthy right now coming into this fight.
Es sevi tā nevarētu tā slavēt, to droši vajadzētu prasīt treneriem, bet treneri ir apmierināti un jā, mēs esam gatavi cīņai sestdien.
I don't feel like I should be the one talking about myself, my readiness, but the training staff is satisfied with what I've seen from me, so let's see what comes out on Saturday.
This is to Glovacky. You're going into the fight as the champion. Obviously, you were interim champion before. Do you think that gives you a slight advantage in confidence or boost?
Nie zwracam na to uwagi, czy pas jest, czy nie mam przy sobie. Najważniejsze jest skupienie teraz na Briedisie, na sobocie z takim nastawieniem. A to, czy pan pas mam na razie, to nie ma znaczenia.
Actually, it doesn't matter for me. I'm completely focused on Saturday. I'm focused on Briedis, so it doesn't matter.
Jautājums Mairi, varētu noraksturot, kāda ir šī pēdējā nedēļa, cik viņi ir saspringta fiziski, emocionāli, psiholoģiski?
The question is for Myris to characterize this last fight week, how full it is emotionally, physically, etc.
Principā viss darbs ir izdarīts, fiziskais. Principā, jā. Jānāk ir šeit pie jums uz atvērtiem treniņiem un pēc tam vēl būs svēršanās. Principā jā, tādas detaļiņas un vieglas uzmundrinājums pirms cīņas.
So all the preparation work has been already done. Now it's about the public event, seeing you all this week. So yeah, small minor things this week, getting ready for the fight.
Kā tu, Mairi, vērtēji savu iepriekšējo treneru atgriešanos komandā? Kādu pats to novērtē?